everybody. This is my first video of 2025. I hope you all had a safe and wonderful New Year's Eve. Mine was pretty boring. It was just my husband and I staying at home. I barely made it till midnight to watch the ball drop. But I had a good sleep. I woke up with no hangover, and that's a really nice feeling to have on January 1st. So I am a true believer in New Year, new beginnings. And this year I decided for the very first time to do a vision board. I am also turning 40 this year. In April of 2025, I turned 40, and this was my first vision board, so it's never too late. So I wanted to share with you guys of what kind of vision board I laid out for myself this year and what certain things mean for me, and maybe this can inspire you to make your own vision board for 2025 and all of the wonderful successes you will have. So here is my vision board right here. It's on a cork board with pins and stuff. I printed a lot of these off my computer, and some of them are also from magazines. So I will just get right into it and show you some of the aspirations and inspirations I have for 2025. This is my go-to quote for the year by one of my favorite authors and podcasters, Mel Robbins. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. And those words really inspired me. I feel like I'm not just starting a new chapter in my life this year, but I'm starting a new book. One of my goals this year is to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I've decided 2025 I'm going to be diving in and making it more of a priority to do original special content on my YouTube channel. And I have a lot of fun doing it. I don't like public speaking. And I feel like this, talking to a camera, doing more of a long form content, speaking on my toes, don't have a script, is helping me a bit with the public speaking aspect. And I just like making content and really want to see my channel grow. So that is one of my goals. Staying within the content space, I also would like to see my Instagram account grow to over 20,000 followers. I'm also paying a lot more attention to that. I was a bit more of a TikTok person for a while. I don't know what's going on over there, but I feel like the algorithm is really odd. I have 16,000 followers, but my videos don't get pushed out anymore, and it's getting a little frustrating, and I'm really enjoying Instagram and YouTube a lot more anyways. So my goal is to hopefully get 20,000 followers on Instagram because I am a content creator. I love doing this stuff, and I really want to make a push and actively see my accounts grow. Third goal of mine is to save money. Save money for two reasons. One is for retirement, and that's a scary word to say, but I'm, like I said, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it this video, turning 40 this year, and my husband and I need to save for retirement and also save to do some remodeling in our house, which brings me to number 4. There's a couple things that we desperately need to do in our kitchen, which is something that I am excited about and we need to save for. And yeah, I'm not very good at DIY, but we'll see. Another goal I have for this year is to start my podcast up again. I started this podcast at the beginning of last year. I only did about 3 episodes, and I did have a lot of fun doing it. So I'm going to start that up again, maybe do a season 2. But this is definitely on my vision board. Here's another great quote that I like. You will never speak to anyone more than you speak to yourself in your head. Be kind to yourself. That quote gave me goosebumps. I tend to self-sabotage sometimes, and I am really mean to myself. Like, no one can say anything more horrible to me than I do in my own brain sometimes. And I really need to work on that because it is true. We're with ourselves all the time. We need to be nice to ourselves. And I really need to make an effort and working on that because I just have some days where I just can't get out of my own head, and no one else wants to be in that head when you're like that. Definitely working on my mental health struggles when it comes to that, and stop the self-bad talk and stop the self-sabotage. So probably my biggest goal for 2025 is starting a organization that supports women who have cervical cancer, who are cervical cancer survivors, for family members of people that have, of women that have cervical cancer, In 2020, I was diagnosed with cervical cancer, stage 2 going into stage 3. And of course, my family and friends were supportive and the doctors were great, but there was no other support team that I could really find. Like, I could research things on my own online, but there was no other support team of women who have gone through this that I could find. So I did a lot of thinking at the end of 2024, and I decided I do want to do this, start this organization. So I've already named it Cervical Cancer Canada, easy peasy, and an Instagram page, but I really want to get legs on it, and I really want to start making bigger moves this year with the organization. So that is going to be the huge, huge one for me that I'm really excited to start and to see where it goes. Another goal of mine, which I'm actually going to be starting tomorrow, is doing yoga. I'm going to be doing like YouTube yoga in my own house. I'm not confident enough to sign up for a class yet because I am not bendy at all, but I do want yoga to be a part of my life. I've seen my mother do it, I've seen friends do it, and I just feel like that is a space I want to be in. An aspiration I have for this year is to get the confidence to do a professional photo shoot. I don't know if it will be around my birthday time, if it will be for our anniversary this year, but I would like to do a solo photo shoot, just me, just cause, not necessarily for content purposes, but just to do a fun photo shoot. So I know that sounds kind of silly, but for me it's a big deal because I can be shy. And like I said before, I talk to myself not very nicely in my own head sometimes. So I want to do something nice for myself, and I feel like that would be really empowering. Empowering. Oh my god, I can't talk today. Empowering. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I'm developing adult dyslexia sometimes. And a couple more I'll share with you guys is, I feel so adult saying this, but a vegetable garden. I have tried and failed the last 2 summers to successfully grow a beautiful vegetable garden. So this year I'm going to pre-plan 2 months ahead. I'm going to get everything way more organized. I will definitely be doing a video on that because I love growing vegetables. So having a nice, beautiful vegetable garden this year. And then the last one I'll share with you guys is, again, going with my kind of content creation business, is trying to get 1 new brand deal a month. Whether it's paid, whether it's just product, obviously something that I really like and enjoy. But yeah, 1 new brand deal a month. That would be incredible. I already am successful on that in January. I have 1 company I've never worked with before that I'm working with this month. So yeah, so those are some of the things that are on my vision board. Are you making a vision board? And if so, what would you put on it? Let me know in the comments. To be honest, it was a lot of fun to make. I did print off most of the items here off my printer, so it was really easy. I already had an idea of what my aspirations and inspirations were for 2025, and I'm excited to put it up on my bedroom wall and look at it every single morning when I wake up and hopefully tick off some of the boxes every single month. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. I really enjoy making content like this, and I just wanted to say happy 2025 again, and I hope you all have a wonderful year. All right, talk soon.